Hi Tony, how are you?
Wonderful.
We're doing good. We're beginning of a new year still,
Yep.
and you have a new theme for this year.
Yes.
What's your theme? What's the one you were talking about earlier?
The one word. Hope.
Hope.
Hope. Hope. What is hope? It's the last word or the last alphabet of the words I'm going to say. Wish. H. To. O. Keep. P. Positive. E. HOPE. Hope. Yeah, well, we have the vaccine, which we did not have in the past few months, and I think millions of people all over the world have either been vaccinated or they are in the process of getting the vaccination. And that has given us a tremendous amount of hope that we're going to be getting rid of COVID. We are not going to have to fear COVID. And I think there's a lot of hope. 2021 is hope.
Is that the theme for this year, you think? Hope?
Not only a theme for this year, but I think it's the beginning of hope. And so, since we're talking about this, I would suggest to my lovely friends who are watching this is that it's a time to stop thinking, will our lives be what it was in the past, or will it be something different? We just take it in the stride, and it's almost a year that we've gone through COVID, so it's time to go within, just within ourselves, find that little quiet space and ask ourselves, what did we learn in this 1 year? Approximately a year. So, I learned to cook. I learned to finally cut onions, to create maybe 3 dishes, but 3 is better than 0 where I was. And I'm sure there are some of the other friends who, sitting at home, thought, let me try my hand. And I know one person, and there may be others who've learnt a new language. So they felt a need to learn something, and they learned a new language. Not like you learning computer language. I'm not just talking about that. I'm talking about where people can talk to each other and newer skills. And, earlier the skills were so different. But when I look at my grandson, for example, he's become a genius with TikTok. And so such skills are being learned by people. And the biggest thing people have had to learn is remote working, how to work from home, how to still create that harmony of work-life balance at home. It was something new. And how to save. They saved time, they saved money, and we're seeing a lot of shift and change in a lot of things where people are investing this. Like yourself also, you've become a multimillionaire buying stocks. So the stock exchange is going up, the rates of properties are going up. Rural inflation, which was never seen in property, is happening. People are looking forward to what new businesses they could be opening, how the old businesses can be shifted and changed. I don't think, at least in Canada, we saw the concept of deliveries at home or into your office space as much as we are seeing now. And I think there are many people like my viewers and myself and others who are now looking forward to doing a lot of things. Here, I would like to add a few don'ts. The one is don't burden yourself. If this had not happened, what would life have been? It's happened to everyone. Everyone on the globe went through it. And life cannot be what we expected. Also, don't expect things to be the same. They will change. Just as they changed last year, they will change. And newer systems will come into effect. They're not going to be definitely what was. So we should not expect what was. We should expect to see what will be and what can be. We cannot give up caution. We'll have to have the caution and the precaution from COVID. And I hope this is the end of the suffering and such diseases don't come into our lives. But we also know at the back of our mind, they will. Some things will come in. So for the moment, we should not complain about masks or using sanitizers or the social distancing or whatever is required, because this too shall pass, most definitely. But the one thing that I want my lovely friends who are viewing this to have hope for is our lives are actually becoming simpler and better. And if we look around, there's so much more time that we can use constructively. And I think after all this has passed, we will look at the silver lining that life can be wonderful in spite of a pandemic. Best of luck. Thank you.
Thanks, Tony.